Have you ever wondered what lies beyond our physical realm in the world unseen? Let's embark on an enlightening journey into the fascinating and sometimes mystifying world of the unseen, a realm that is often mentioned in the Islamic context but remains shrouded in mystery for many. Today, we'll be delving into the intriguing concepts of the jinn, magic, and the evil eye, all of which hold significant places in Islamic theology and tradition. Picture this: a universe parallel to ours, inhabited by beings that we cannot generally see or touch, yet they coexist with us. This, in essence, is the world of the jinn. According to Islamic belief, jinn are invisible entities created by Allah, made from smokeless fire, with the ability to influence humans in various ways. The interaction between humans and these unseen beings forms a captivating part of our exploration. Next, we touch upon the concept of magic. Now, this isn't the kind of magic you see on stage with rabbits being pulled out of hats. In the Islamic context, magic or sihr is considered a dark art, an unlawful act that manipulates unseen forces to cause harm or change the course of events. The evil eye, or al-ain, is another intriguing concept. It's the idea that a person can cause harm or misfortune to another merely by looking at them with envy or ill intent. It's a belief deeply ingrained in Islamic culture, and remedies for it are sought in various ways. Now, you might be wondering, how do we counter these unseen influences? This is where the concept of ruqyah comes into play. Ruqyah, in basic terms, is a form of Islamic spiritual healing. It involves the recitation of specific verses from the Holy Quran with the aim of providing protection and healing from these unseen influences. So, are you ready to venture into this intriguing world? As we delve deeper into this, prepare to unravel the mysteries of the unseen world. It's a journey like no other, full of wonder, wisdom, and perhaps a few surprises along the way. Let's begin. So, who or what are the jinn exactly? Well, let's dive right in. In the broadest sense, Islamic tradition portrays jinn as invisible creatures created by Allah from smokeless fire. They are part of the unseen world, parallel to our own, yet they influence it in ways that are often mysterious and unseen. Jinn are not inherently evil, nor are they inherently good. They possess free will, much like us humans. They eat, drink, marry, have offspring, and even die. They are accountable for their actions, and like us, they too have a day of judgment. Now, you might be wondering about their abilities. Jinn are known for their superior physical abilities. They can move swiftly, shapeshift, and even traverse vast distances in the blink of an eye. Yet, they are bound by certain limitations. For instance, they cannot know the unseen, nor can they predict the future. Their knowledge and abilities are limited, just as ours are. The interaction between humans and jinn is a fascinating aspect of Islamic belief. While mostly unseen, they can, under certain circumstances, communicate with humans. Some people may even seek to exploit these beings through illicit practices such as magic and sorcery, but this is strictly forbidden in Islam. But remember, not all interactions are nefarious. There are stories of jinn who have converted to Islam, guided by the teachings of the Prophet. However, these interactions are rare and often beyond the realm of human comprehension. It's important to note that the existence of jinn is not a matter of superstition or folklore. They are an integral part of Islamic belief, mentioned multiple times in the Quran. Their existence serves as a reminder of the vastness of Allah's creation and the limits of human knowledge. Intriguing, isn't it? How these unseen beings coexist with us in ways we can't fathom. But as we delve deeper into the world of jinn magic and the evil eye, we'll see how these elements intertwine with the practice of ruqyah and its impact on individuals. So stay tuned as we continue to unravel the mysteries of the unseen world. Now, let's discuss another enigmatic subject, magic. In the Islamic context, magic or shir is considered a real tangible force, not simply a matter of illusion or sleight of hand. Its origins are shrouded in mystery, and its practice is forbidden, being classified as a major sin in Islam. This is due to the harmful nature of magic, which often involves invoking the jinn and can lead to severe physical, psychological, and spiritual harm. Magic comes in various forms, each with its own unique characteristics. For example, there's the tied knot magic, which involves knots tied with incantations to cause harm. Then there's the love potion magic, aimed at creating unnatural affection or enmity between people. There's also the black magic, a term most of us are familiar with, which often involves malevolent intentions and can have devastating effects. The effects of magic can be vast and varied. It can cause illnesses that defy medical explanation, create discord and hostility among family members, or even lead to a sudden downfall in one's life. It can also induce fear, anxiety, and a constant state of unease. In the societal context, the practice of magic can lead to a breakdown of trust as people live in constant fear of the unseen. However, it's crucial to remember that the power of magic is not absolute. It cannot override the divine will. The Quran, Islam's holy book, states that although magic can cause harm, it cannot harm anyone without God's permission. This is a source of solace and strength for those who may be affected by such practices. In sum, magic, in its various forms, is a reality acknowledged in Islam. It's a dark art that can cause harm to individuals and society at large, but its power is not absolute, and it is ultimately subservient to the divine will. Magic, while fascinating, is a dark and dangerous path leading to destruction. Ever felt a sudden change in your luck after receiving a compliment? That could be the evil eye. This is not a concept of superstition, but a phenomenon acknowledged in Islam, known as the evil eye. The evil eye, or al-ain in Arabic, refers to when a person harms another with his or her eye. It starts when the person likes something, then his evil feelings affect the person he or she is looking at with envy. Now, you might be wondering, how does the evil eye affect individuals? Well, the effects of the evil eye can be quite diverse. It can impact a person's well being, causing them to feel unwell or even fall ill. It can also affect their mental state, leading to feelings of anxiety or depression. In some cases, it can even influence a person's luck or success, causing sudden misfortunes or obstacles in their life. The symptoms of the evil eye are also varied. They can range from physical symptoms such as headaches, eye infections, or sudden illness to psychological symptoms such as feeling down, having nightmares, or experiencing sudden fear. It's also common for the affected person to have a heavy feeling in their chest, a lack of motivation, or a general feeling of being unwell. But how can you tell if you've been affected by the evil eye? Well, it's not always easy. The symptoms can be subtle and can often be mistaken for general illness or stress. However, if you notice a sudden change in your mood, health, or luck following a situation where envy or malice could have been present, it may be due to the evil eye. It's important to remember, though, that while the evil eye is powerful, it does not have the final say over our lives. As Muslims, we believe that nothing happens without the will of Allah, and that includes the influence of the evil eye. So, while it's crucial to be aware of the evil eye and its potential impact, it's equally important to put our trust in Allah and seek His protection. The evil eye holds a power that is often underestimated, and it's crucial to understand its impact. After understanding these unseen elements, the question arises, how can one protect oneself? The answer lies in the Islamic practice known as Ruqyah. This is a spiritual healing process involving the recitation of specific verses from the Holy Quran, invocations of protection and supplications. It's a spiritual shield, so to speak, against the unseen forces we've previously discussed. Ruqyah is not just a mere set of verses or prayers, it's a spiritual journey that breathes life into the words of the Quran, transforming them into powerful healing tools. Imagine a doctor's prescription, but instead of pills and potions, you're prescribed verses and prayers that resonate with divine energy. The importance of Ruqyah cannot be overstated. In a world where unseen elements like jinn, magic, and the evil eye exist, Ruqyah is the spiritual armor that guards us. It is the means by which we seek refuge in the divine, invoking Allah's protection against these unseen elements. But how does Ruqyah work? It's not a magic spell, it's a process of spiritual healing that requires faith and patience. It works by invoking the divine power of Allah through the recitation of Quranic verses and supplications. These words, charged with spiritual energy, act as a barrier, blocking the harmful effects of the unseen elements. Remember, Ruqyah is not just for those who feel. They are under the influence of these unseen elements. It's a practice that should be incorporated into our daily lives. It's a proactive measure, a spiritual vaccination, if you will, that helps maintain spiritual health and resilience. In a world where the unseen can cause chaos and confusion, Ruqyah stands as a beacon of hope. It's a testament to the power of faith and the healing potential of the Quran. It's a reminder that even in the face of the unseen, we are not helpless. We have a means of protection, a spiritual tool that, when used with faith and sincerity, can shield us from harm. Indeed, Ruqyah serves as a beacon of hope amidst the unseen chaos. So, how does all this affect us as individuals and as a society? Now, that's an important question to ask. The unseen world of jinn, the dark arts of magic, and the mysterious evil eye can indeed have profound psychological and societal impacts. For individuals, the belief in these phenomena can bring about a range of emotions, from fear and anxiety to curiosity and fascination. There are those who live in perpetual fear of the evil eye or the malevolent intent of a jinn. This can lead to psychological distress and even influence daily behavior, creating phobias or obsessions. On the other hand, some individuals may become fascinated by the power of magic or the mysterious nature of jinn, leading them down a path that can potentially cause harm to themselves or others. It's a delicate balance, isn't it? Now let's look at the societal level. Culturally, communities have developed rituals and protections against these unseen threats. From amulets to verses inscribed on doorways, these practices are deeply ingrained in many societies. However, this can also lead to stigma, superstition, and fear-mongering. It can cause divisions within communities, with accusations of magic, jinn possession, or casting the evil eye, leading to social ostracism, conflict, and even violence. This is where Ruqyah comes into play. As a form of spiritual healing, Ruqyah can help alleviate the psychological distress caused by fear of the unseen. It provides a sense of security and peace, allowing individuals to navigate their lives without the constant fear of unseen harm. At a societal level, Ruqyah can promote understanding and compassion. It serves as a reminder that while the unseen may be powerful, so is the power of faith, unity, and the human spirit. In essence, understanding these phenomena and their impact on individuals and societies can help us navigate the complexities of the unseen world. It can promote empathy, reduce fear, and ultimately lead to a more harmonious coexistence. Understanding these phenomena and their impact can lead to a more harmonious coexistence. As we conclude this fascinating journey into the unseen, let's reflect on what we've learned. We've delved deeply into a realm that, while invisible, profoundly impacts our lives. From the mysterious and often misunderstood beings known as Jinn, to the dark and dangerous world of magic, to the potent and pervasive power of the evil eye, we've ventured into territories that many fear to tread. We've unraveled the nature of the Jinn, entities that exist alongside us in a parallel world, unseen yet undeniably present. We've learned that they, like us, have free will and can choose between good and evil. Understanding their nature can help us interact with them in a way that is respectful and cautious. We've also explored the chilling realm of magic, a practice forbidden in Islam due to its harmful impact on individuals and society. We've discovered that magic is not merely illusion or trickery, but can have real, tangible effects, especially when fueled by negative intentions. Then we moved on to the concept of the evil eye, a force that can cause harm or misfortune. We've learned that it's not just a superstitious belief, but a phenomenon acknowledged in Islam, and that protective measures can be taken against it. Finally, we have shed light on the healing power of Ruqyah, an Islamic practice that offers protection and remedy against these unseen threats. Through Ruqyah, we've seen that it's possible to counteract the harm caused by the jinn, magic, and the evil eye, bringing relief and peace to those affected. In our exploration of these topics, we've emphasized the importance of knowledge and understanding. Without these, we are left vulnerable and fearful. But with them, we become empowered, able to navigate the unseen world with wisdom and faith. Remember, knowledge is power, and with power comes the ability to navigate the unseen world with wisdom and faith.